Good grief. Why do they never go in for me? Back again with another video, this time in my much delayed 100 favourite albums. We are counting down number 80 to number 76. And in at number 80 is this album. So this is Henry's Dream by Nick Cave. This was released in released in 92. Only one single off this, which was Straight to You. I love this album, which is kind of ironic because apparently Nick Cave and the rest of the band says absolutely hate it. I think it's an absolute tour de force, this album. I think the writing that Nick Cave, the lyrics that Nick Cave came up with, I think they just use such incredible imagery on this album, and the whole feeling of it is like an end of times sermon from some southern deep south church when Cave is the head of some cult. I just find this an incredible performance from start to finish. I absolutely love so many vivid images from this album. The band hate it apparently, and Nick Cave hated it because of the production, which was by David Briggs, who I think he did some Neil Young, including I think he did Ragged Glory. Now, I don't know whether the band Nick Cave went seeking for him, whether he was forced on them. I don't know what was going on there, but I just think this is a tremendous record. From Papa Won't Leave You, Henry, Christina the Astonishing, John Finn's Wife with its tale of murder, wedding, and sex. I mean, it is just absolutely incredible. When I first came to town, I Had a Dream, Joe. Absolutely incredible. This just leaves me gobsmacked every time I hear this album. It is incredible. It's a band on the inner cover working away. So yeah, so that is my number 80 favourite album, Henry's Dream. And of course all of these I should have on vinyl. I should get that on vinyl, but these are from, I got that when I was in Japan. So, and I think it's a Japanese version actually. On, yeah, ALCB, it's the Japanese version. Well, I don't think there are any extra tracks. Anyway, right, number 79 I do believe. Number 79 is much more recent, and it's the first appearance of Damon Albarn in, I'm not sure if how many are going to be in here, but anyway, this is the first one. So this is Gorillaz' second album, Demon Days. And I think this is where they came into their own. This is an incredible record, absolutely brilliant. Some of my favourite albums are really eclectic in nature. They come from every which way at you. Some of them, like the Nick Cave album, it comes at you just hammering away from one direction. This is like you're bludgeoned by this record, by that album. This one comes at you from all over the place. You've got things like, the big hits were Feel Good Inc., which has got De La Soul on it, which I think was one of the most catchy things I'd heard for ages, when this came out in 2005. And you got Dare with Shaun Ryder on it. So many special guests. You got Dirty Harry, Oh Green World, Last Living Souls, Kids with Guns, Dennis Hopper. Any album with Dennis Hopper is a magnificent artistic statement. Got Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head, which is kind of like a fairy story, a parable of climate destruction. I just think this is a fantastic album from start to finish. Absolutely brilliant. I really wish I'd seen them live now. There's some brilliant players. I think who's in the band on this? I think it's produced by Danger Mouse, and who else is on it? I think somebody out of Verb's on it. I just think it's incredible. Neneh Cherry's on it, and it is a top album. I think I can just listen to this from start to finish easily, and it's like 5 minutes has gone by. White Light, got rockers on here, funk, reggae. Well, no, I don't think it's El Mañana. It's really great, hip hop, all kinds of stuff. Another record collection album, I suppose, which I'm quite partial to. Right. At number 78 is this one. So this is Heroes by Bowie, which to my utter shame I do not own on vinyl, but there you go. They're bloody expensive now. And I wouldn't really, I'd love a sort of an older copy of it, but I'm not getting one. So this is the second in Bowie's Berlin trilogy, and it's my favourite of the three. Side A is kind of straight ahead. What, I don't know if you can call it straight ahead. I mean, the five songs that comprise side A, or would have been on the record: Beauty and the Beast, Joe the Lion, Heroes, which is a magnificent song, Sons of the Silent Age, and Blackout. Well, they're not straight ahead rock songs either. They're kind of like skewed. They sound slightly skewed, even with Heroes, with its magnificent Fripp guitar that was supposedly recorded in one take, which is incredible. So many brilliant songs: Beauty and the Beast, Joe the Lion, both fantastic. But what I really love about this album is side 2, which it's made up of V2 Schneider, which is Bowie's tribute to Kraftwerk, Sense of Doubt, Moss Garden, Neukölln, I can never pronounce that, and Secret Life of Arabia. It's probably the first ambient music that I'd ever heard. This was way before like ambient was even really a thing. So I first heard this probably 84-ish, maybe late 83, and I was just smitten by this second side of the suite of songs. Absolutely glorious songs, and I remember lying on my bed just playing these 5 songs over and over again. I mean, I love the side 1, but it's side 2 what this album is all about, and this album always had the edge over Low for me. I mean, I like Low, but this one just had the edge. I think I liked the singles off this, Beauty and the Beast, Joe the Lion, and Heroes better, and I love that side 2, so that's why that is at number 78. Number 78 for me. Incredible album, and iconic cover as well. There we go, Bowie's at 78. So, at number 77 is a debut album by The Doors. I absolutely love The Doors. Jim Morrison for me was one of the best frontmen that ever fronted a band, to be honest. So I first got it on here, but then of course I had to go back and buy. So I did buy it on vinyl. All my Doors records, I got all the studio albums and a few live ones as well. They're all 80s reissues rather. This is a fantastic album. I rate this more, not than every other Doors album, but that's probably that's a bit of a spoiler as to what's coming up. But I do love this album. I love the mix of the short, sharp shock of some of the songs and with the expansion that they showed on some of the other things. So it starts off amazingly well with Break On Through to the Other Side, which is such a powerful opener, really powerful. And then you've got things like Crystal Ship, 20th Century Fox. What I think is a terrific, and it's probably still my favourite version of Alabama Song by Kurt Weill and Bernard Brecht. Bernard Brecht? Is it Bernard Brecht? Weill Brecht? I don't know, anyway. And then you've got that probably one of the most overplayed songs ever, with Light My Fire. I have to admit, I did get, especially around the sort of early 90s, I got fed up with Light My Fire. It was overplayed, played everywhere, basically because of the movie. But now I can really appreciate how good that actual song is. I love the way that it's you can have it as a short, sharp pop song, but also it's got that kind of that improvised sort of section. It sounds kind of jazzy, which comes down to basically most 3/4 of the Doors were jazz musicians. So Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger and John Densmore were just as highly influenced by jazz as they were by rock and pop. They were terrific musicians, absolutely brilliant musicians. So yeah, and then you've got things like Backdoor Man, great bluesy stuff. Like Jim crooning on things like The End of the Night, playing it up, which is why I think one of his nicknames early on was Psychedelic Sinatra. He did croon quite a lot of songs. And then you've got the end song, which is The End, happy enough. No wonder Coppola used it for the final scenes in Apocalypse Now. Absolutely amazing Oedipal extravaganza of a song. Absolutely love this record. And I listened to it, and I think I got back into this like when I watched a couple of videos that I've got of the Doors live, and I just realised what a strong band they were musically. The musicianship was amazing. Manzarek is just possibly one of the best keyboard players that ever lived. He's incredible, and the fact that he played a bass keyboard and he was playing two keyboards at the same time, because he played the bass as well as the lead keyboard. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I absolutely love every song on this. 20th Century Fox, they've got a real swagger to them as well. Would have been fantastic to have seen them. Fantastic stuff. So that's the Doors. And then at number 76, so we've come from The End, which is quite a harrowing piece of music with its tale of murder and sex, to possibly one of the most harrowing records definitely in the 90s when it came out. So it's this one, which is The Holy Bible. This is an amazing record. I'm not going to say it's a fabulous record, because it's amazing. It's incredible. It's affecting. It's harrowing. It really is. Listening to some of Richie Edwards' lyrics on here it's looking into his song about anorexia, which is 4 stone 7 pounds. Is it 4 stone? Yeah, 4 stone 7 pounds, where the chorus is like, I want to walk in the snow and not leave a footprint. Things like, if white America told the truth for one day, its world will fall apart. We are all of walking abortion. That tells you where this album is coming from. I absolutely adored the singles that came off here. So the first two singles were Revol and Faster, which I thought were both amazing songs. And they actually made the UK Top 40. Nothing like that would make the Top 40 now. I absolutely think this is a stunning record, and basically everybody should listen to this. So it's the last record that Richie Edwards completed with the Mags before he disappeared in 94. So this was released in 94, and it is a true landmark of a record for me. Fantastic album. Incredible album. So there we go. That is number 76. And I hope I don't leave it as long to let you know what number 75 will be. Sort of follows on from the Holy Bible. It's quite a twin record to the Holy Bible for me. So I'll let you guess what that might be in the comments if you so wish. Right, well, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope I will see you again soon. Cheers everyone. Bye.